What's up everyone, and welcome to another video. Exactly 2 years ago I made a video with things you should not do in Bali, Indonesia, and things have changed a little bit around here, so it's time to give you guys an update on things you should not do in Bali, Indonesia in 2023. So here we go. As you all probably know, life here in Bali is really special, and you hear this a lot. It is currently the most recognized island in the world right now, and no wonder people are racing here. For those who can tune in to all the magic that still exists here, Bali will equip you with all needed gifts. I also believe that if it's essential, the Island of Gods will throw you in the most brutal washing machine and then spit you out. Talking about the island spitting out people, this has been happening a lot recently. There have been a lot of misbehaving bullies on the island. After the island opened for tourism after the pandemic, so many people came here, and I have seen firsthand that there has been a huge shift on the island, and so many locals are complaining about it and fighting back. So I feel like it's also my responsibility to do another video on things you should not do in Bali, Indonesia, because things have been changing on the island and not in a good way. Number one on the list is probably the most important thing of all, and that is to be respectful to the local people. As you all probably know, Balinese people are one of the most kindest people on this entire planet. They go above and beyond to help everyone here, and I see them being paid back with a lot of disrespect, and I cannot wrap my head around it, why some foreigners are so disrespectful to the Balinese people. I feel like it can be because of the Balinese people are so kind and so loving, they're being treated as if they are less than others, which is definitely not the case. So I cannot urge you guys enough to be loving, to be caring to these people, and to give them respect, because that is what they earn. They are sometimes working for the same amount of money per day that you are spending on a meal. So also make sure to tip them, always be nice to them, and treat them with respect. So please don't be like these people, because they give us bullies a very bad name. Then number two on the list, I'm gonna keep very short, and that is to stay away from drugs. Doing drugs here in Bali, Indonesia can result in life imprisonment, and you definitely don't want to have that. Even if you are found guilty, you can be executed. So we're not gonna go into details here. Just stay away from all kind of drugs and you'll be good to go. Number three is that you should not forget that you are a visitor on the island, and you should follow their culture and their norms. You should always follow the road laws, which means to wear a helmet and to have an international driving license. You should always pay respect to government buildings and also temples and sacred places. As you all probably know, there have been a lot of cases with tourists being naked in sacred places such as Mount Batur or the Bayan ancient tree, and that resulted in people being deported. Also always make sure to be respectful at temples, so make sure to cover yourself up and to take off your shoes when you are entering a temple, and learn about the holidays, guys, because for example, we have Nyepi here in Bali, which is the Silence Day. This is one day a year where there are no cars, there's no one on the road, everyone stays in their houses, and this year some people were still in their car driving around, which is the highest level of disrespect that you can show to these people. So make sure to be well informed and to follow their laws and culture. Number four is to not step on Kanang Sari. These are the little offerings the local people make to their gods here, and it is very important to them. It is a religious thing, so be respectful and don't step on it, because these are the beautiful offerings that they make, and I see so many foreigners just stepping on them or driving over them, and it takes a lot of time to prepare these things, so be mindful about it. Number five is to give and receive with your right hand. I got a lot of about this because I forgot this in the beginning of my time in Bali, because your left hand is used for toilet duties, and that is why your left hand is seen as disgusting, kind of. So make sure to give and receive with your right hand. This shows respect to the local people. Number 6, I'm gonna keep very short, and that is don't litter. It is still an island in the middle of the ocean, and the trash system is already difficult enough for the local people, so make sure to not put trash on the streets. When you are in your own home, you're also not throwing trash around everywhere, so treat the island as if it's your own home and leave nothing but your own footprints. Number 7 is don't be an asshole on the roads. I see this happening so many times. You see the foreign people driving around in their bikini without a helmet. The guys are not wearing a t-shirt. The girls are in their bikinis with no helmet, and it is just super dangerous. They are driving very fast, and just relax. It is an island. It is the island life. Calm down. Wear something to cover yourself up, because it is disrespectful to be so naked on a bike, and it is super dangerous to not wear a helmet. So these are just simple rules that you should really follow. Then number 8, don't drink the tap water. I did this one time and I feel like it almost cost me my life. I had the worst bacteria ever. I needed to fly back to the Netherlands, and it cost me 3 weeks to even come back to life. So just don't do it. Save yourself for this one. It's super important. And then number 9, I also speak from my own experience, and that is don't trust people on Facebook groups. Especially now the island is popping. So many people are coming here. There are so many scammers going on Facebook groups, because lots of things are done here through Facebook groups. You can think about your visa, think about finding a house, finding a villa. Everything is mostly done by Facebook groups and WhatsApp, and I'm gonna save you the story, but I lost around $300 or $400 thinking that I paid for my accommodation, but they just took my money and they blocked me, and I never saw my money again. This happened right before I came to Bali, and I hear it happening to so many people. So don't trust people on Facebook groups. Make sure to meet people in real life, and always have a local friend with you who can see if everything is going right. Number 10 is don't hold your phone out on the streets. I see so many people checking their Google Maps on the back of the bike, and it is just easy to grab it for a lot of people. And it happens a lot, unfortunately, so make sure to put your phone safe somewhere, but also your bag, especially in the night, because like I said, it is easy to grab it, and just don't provoke it. That's the thing. Number 11, be careful with the liquor, especially the local liquor, but also in clubs, because the local liquor here is called arak, and they call it arak attack if you had too much. I had it one time, I speak of experience again, and I literally lost the feeling in my top fingers, and I had a lot of pain in my eyes, and so many people told me that you can go blind from drinking too much arak, so don't do it. And then also be really careful with the alcohol in clubs, because they are using very cheap alcohol here, and I had it a few months ago where I drank too much, and the day after I felt like I was dying. My body was not used to this local alcohol, and I just felt like I was poisoned, and it was the worst feeling ever. So don't drink too much, and be really careful, because you think you can handle a lot maybe, but this is different type of alcohol. And if I would not have my friends by my side that night, things could have gone really wrong. Then I think I said this already, but don't forget to tip your local friends. Whether it's a Gojek driver, it's your masseuse, it's your waiter, they are not earning enough money. The salaries here in Bali, Indonesia are extremely low. They sometimes earn only 3 or 4 million a month, and the prices here are only getting higher and higher. So what's for us maybe 3 euros, it doesn't sound much, can be for them a daily salary. So make sure to be really kind, and if you can miss something extra, please do it. And that also brings me to the next point, which is don't bargain too much. I know it is very tempting to get the best price possible for your products when you are shopping at local markets, but these people also have families to feed, and like I said, what's for us maybe $1 or $2 can go for them a very long way, because here you can have a meal for 60 cents already. So just don't bargain too much and act out of love. Next on the list is don't go to Nusa Penida just for one day. I have a love-hating relationship with this island, but I see so many people going there and only for day trips. going there is pretty hectic, and driving around is even more hectic because the road is not very nice to drive on. So it will be an extremely hectic day. You'll only probably see 1 or 2 spots, and then you have to go back with the boat already to Bali. And this is not the most ideal planning that you can make because Nusa Penida has so much to offer. So I would recommend you guys to stay at least one night and explore the island more in a tranquil and better way, and to also see a bit more of the local life because everyone goes to the same places. So you will go with a car, get out of the car, stand in line to take a picture, get in the car again, go to the next spot, and that's how it goes during that day. So if you can stay there for 2 days, rent your own bike, you can go there on your own time, way better. Then we have the next one, and that is do not change your country currency to Indonesian rupiah on the streets because you get scammed, like almost 90% sure, because I did this one time and they have a really smart trick where they are counting the money and then they slip money under the table, and it is just not a nice thing. It's not a nice experience. Get your cash from an ATM and don't exchange your own currency here. I just would not recommend it at all. And talking about cash, don't use too much cash. I would always recommend you guys to have a Wise card with you. I think this is a really cheap card to buy. It's only 14 or 15 euros and you can withdraw money everywhere, because if you are doing everything with cash, that means you have to go to the ATM all the time, and going to the ATM means time as well. It's annoying to do, and it will cost you more money because getting money out of the ATM will always have currency costs, and also I think it costs 6 euros to get money out of the ATM. So just get yourself a Wise card. I have a link for that in the description below if you would want to make use of it. If not, also fine, but this is what I use all the time and it's the easiest way to go around. And then last but not least is do not leave your helmet on your bike. My helmet got stolen 3 times right now, and you would think that I would have learned from it, but it still happened to me 3 times. So please learn from me. Put your helmet in your bike because people somehow love to steal helmets on this island. So that's definitely a big tip. Right guys, these were all the things you should not do in Bali, Indonesia. I do want to say one more time, please be respectful to the local people. I've been living at this amazing island for 3 years right now, and I can say I feel safest when I'm in Bali. It's my safe place on the whole planet, and I think these people here deserve all the love because they believe in karma. Whatever they give, they will get in return, and they will trust you, and you need to trust them as well and treat them as nice as possible. And please follow the local rules because there have been happening so many bad things here in Bali, and I really hope you guys are responsible travelers and that you also learned something from this video and that you found it informative. If you do, please do not forget to like and subscribe. This really helps me, and put down in the comments below what other videos you want to see from me. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in my next one.